As a family doctor, I see patients of all ages with sports injuries and repetitive use problems. I'm Dr. Tom Archie, and I'd like to introduce you to the Class 4 cold laser. I often combine laser with acupuncture and physical therapy to enhance the healing of sore tendons, ligaments, and joints. Research indicates the Class 4 cold laser may speed recovery from concussion as well. It's safe and innovative. Visit us at innerhealthmd.com or call 208-578-4550. Family medicine like it used to be, affordable, personal, and looking to the future.
Eye on Sun Valley's Athlete of the Week is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Patrick Buchanan, agent.
I'm Michael David with Eye on Sun Valley Sports, and it's my pleasure to be joined by our Athlete of the Week, Community School Senior and Sun Valley Ski Education Foundation freestyle skier, Alex LaFleur. Congratulations, Alex. Thanks for being with us.
Hey, I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
We selected you as Athlete of the Week based on the fact that you're performing at high level in a couple of sports and doing a lot of other sports as well. Tell us, unfortunately, as we start to count down the last days of summer, how a multi-sport athlete like you spends your summer in Sun Valley, Idaho.
Well, I spend my summer trying to balance my athletics and focusing on that, while also, spending time working and whatnot in preparation for the school year. But for skiing, I focus a lot. I spend a lot of time in the gym, strength training and agility.
Right.
And then I'm a freestyle skier, so there's lots of aerials involved with that. So I spend time at the SVSCF Air Barn on the trampolines and the large practice ramp that we have there, which is pretty incredible.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that, the facilities that allow you to really keep sharp during the summer and practice in a safe environment.
Yeah, so the centerpiece of the barn, it's an incredible facility, but really what draws most people to it is its practice ramp.
Right.
And it's this, I think it's 40 or 50 feet long, 8.5 feet high is the lip of the jump, and it's all plastic.
Right.
And you get pulled down by a winch, so you hold on to it.
So it's like a slingshot almost.
Essentially,
right?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it pulls you down, and then down the ramp and off the jump and into a huge airbag. And that's where you can practice your tricks safely, and just prepare yourself for the snow. So when you get there, you'll be, the safest trick possible.
Sure. So how do you develop the nerve to fling yourself high into the air and away from the airbag and do that? Is it something you're born with, or does it develop over time?
I think it's a natural progression. You start younger, and when I was little, a backflip seemed impossible. How could you do that? How are you brave enough for that? And then you start learning tricks, and all of a sudden a backflip becomes part of your repertoire,
right.
And you keep moving. And so it's not necessarily like just the guts you're born with, and you have amplitude from your friends and whatnot to build you up.
Right, but the development of freestyle skiing, back in the day when they didn't have these indoor facilities and to practice, if you did one backflip, it was crazy, right? And the tricks you do nowadays are pretty amazing.
Yeah, the sport's progressed really quickly. So since these aerial facilities started coming into play, the jump scene has just changed dramatically. So like you said, a few years ago, a backflip was a big deal, but now guys are doing that plus 3 spins while they're upside down, and that's incredible.
Crazy. So your discipline that you do is the mogul freestyle skiing. Tell us a little bit about the course and what happens when you're on the course.
So the course is made up of several moguls at the top, a top jump, and then generally 25 to 30 moguls in the middle section, a bottom jump, and again a short bottom section similar to the top.
Right. So do you have a particular jump that's your specialty, or that your go-to jump, or does it vary?
It varies based on the course and the jump, because everything's built differently based on the conditions or the mountain. But on the top, I generally, if I can, I like to stick to a trick called the back full.
Okay.
It's a backflip, and then when you get upside down, you do a 360, so a full spin, and then continue the flip. Ski the middle section, and on the bottom, you have a lot of speed, a lot of energy coming into that bottom jump. So I stick with something relatively simple. It's called a back X. It's a backflip, and then upside down, I cross my skis behind my back.
Great.
And then finish out the run.
So tell us is it based on speed and there's scoring as well? Tell us.
Yeah. So there's unlike alpine racing, which is just speed, this has scoring as well. So your scoring is based on your jumps. So the quality of the jump, the execution, the difficulty,
okay,
as well as your turns and your lines. So the quality of your turns, and then your speed as well.
So it's all combined,
all factored in.
One. That's fantastic. How did you get into this discipline of sports? I mean, you've been a skier since the time you were little, but tell us about your path towards freestyle.
So my path towards freestyle kind of initiated with my love for action sports. So I spent my time younger skateboarding a lot, mountain biking, and then a lot of my friends was trying to kind of dipping their toe into the freestyle scene and just kind of understanding what it was about.
Right.
And then from then on, I started watching people do backflips, and that was it. And I was hooked.
That's
for sure.
That's fantastic. So, in the summertime, when there's no snow on the ground, the other sport that you like to compete in is golf. Tell us a little bit about your golf competition and how you're doing with that sport.
Yeah, so I've spent the last couple of years on the community school golf team, and that's been an incredible experience. I've been traveling around with friends and playing in a more tournament setting, which I didn't always used to do. And then we were fortunate enough to play throughout the regionals and make it to a state championship, which is great. Our team did well. We had a blast. And then when I'm not competing, I just play for fun, with my friends and my dad. And there's beautiful courses around here, so there's lots of opportunity.
Yeah, it's a great sport. What are some of the strengths of your game? Are I'm thinking you're long off the tee. How's your short game?
Short game, like everybody, needs a little work.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely. I suppose I'm long off the tee, and I try to think I'm accurate with my irons, which is something I'm always working on.
How long have you been playing golf?
I think probably about 6 years. When my dad first introduced me to it, I didn't like it. I was like, oh, this is so boring. But then I started to understand just progressing and working hard, and it's addicting, no doubt.
Sure. And it's something that you can play for the rest of your life and maybe competitively or not, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's fantastic. Well, enjoy that.
Thank you.
What are your future plans for skiing? Do you anticipate continuing on once you're done with high school?
Well, unfortunately for freestyle, there aren't a lot of collegiate programs or clubs or something. It's kind of a bit of a niche, if you will.
Right.
So from here on, I'm going to be skiing for fun with my friends and family when I can. But golf, I'll wherever I go to school, I'll try to be on the club team or something and just keep my skills up.
Sure.
Yeah.
What are your plans? You're a senior. You're going to be a senior this year. What are your plans beyond high school?
Go to college somewhere. I'm thinking Southern California as of right now. A bit of a change from the mountains. Yeah, exactly. Not that I won't miss coming and skiing and whatnot, but so a bit of change of scenery, but I'm hoping the change is good.
Well, that's great. We'll definitely be keeping our eye on you this winter season in your ski endeavors and in the golf season in the springtime as well. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
My guest has been Alex LaFleur, community school senior, Sun Valley Ski Education freestyle skier. I want to thank our sponsors for making Athlete of the Week possible. Patrick Buchanan with State Farm Insurance, Sun Valley Associates, a tradition of excellence since 1962, and Dr. Tom Archie, Inner Health MD, family medicine the way it used to be. I'm Michael David with Eye on Sun Valley Sports, keeping my eye on Wood River Valley sports and Wood River Valley freestyle golfers for you.
Eye on Sun Valley, daily local news from beautiful Sun Valley, Idaho.